What is ADHD coaching and how can it help you? ADHD coaching is coaching that is specialized for people that have ADHD. It still implies that partnership between us and focusing you towards the future, but I also understand that your mind functions a bit differently. We call it the ADHD lenses. For example, I am going to know that there are some typical ADHD challenges that you might not even be aware you have, such as time blindness, not realizing how long things actually take, or your inability to focus your behavior towards the future. I'm talking years ahead. And you are going to look around, you're going to see that everyone is doing that, and you're going to assume that it must be easy because everyone is able to do that. But there are certain things that we need to fully understand about your brain. Number 2 is motivation. You have an interest-based neurosystem, which means that the way that you motivate starts from interest. I don't care how important something is. If we're not going to make it interesting, we are not going to be able to have ignition, get you going. They say that Mary Poppins was the best ADHD coach because she understood that a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, or any task that needs to be done, just make it fun and everything is going to be okay. I don't fully remember how she said it. Number 3 is emotional regulation. Because of one of the filters in our brain that is fully open, we are going to be able to retain and absorb more information around us. Yes, it's going to make us more intuitive, but also it can get us overwhelmed, or also it can get us stuck. And then we're going to find all sorts of addictions that are going to help us to soothe our emotion. For example, you endlessly scrolling on your social media or having too many glasses of wine or drugs has a lot to do with how good are you at regulating your emotions. The list goes on, but you get the gist. There are certain things that I understand about the ADHD mind, and although I am your partner and cheering for you, keeping you accountable to achieve your goals, at times I'm going to have to shine a light on these blind spots just so we can make sure that we have the scaffolding in place for you to be able to focus on those ADHD advantages. I like to say, depending when I get to meet you in the process, sometimes we have to focus on the little fires just to make sure that everything is sustainable around you and that you're able to provide for yourself the basic things that you need. But ultimately, our work is going to be around who do you want to become. We're going to work in making sure that we are going to tap into that full potential because you know that there's something inside of you that just waits to get to the surface. Or maybe you've already witnessed the benefits of ADHD and you are focusing on the ADHD advantages. However, there's still some things that remain a mystery. Maybe it's time management, maybe it's emotional regulation, maybe it's decision overload, or maybe you just want to work with someone that fully understands the ADHD brain. Every situation is different. I cannot give you a one-size-fits-all, but what I can give you is a free coaching session that will act like your discovery session to see if we're a good match. Head over to the link and book your discovery session. I can't wait to see how can I help you in your ADHD journey.